Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is going to be about finding your target market and why this is so important if you want to sell your artwork or your handmade jewelry or whatever it is that you're doing, why it's important to find your target market so that you can actually sell successfully. A lot of experts will start off by asking the question, who is it that you want to purchase your work? And our first intuition is to say, well, I think that everybody would appreciate my work. We're very close to the work that we do. In my case, it's painting. So I paint animals mainly. And so I think, well, everybody should enjoy it because it's beautiful, it's colorful, but that is not the case. Not everybody likes my work. I always follow the 80-20 rule, which I read about constantly. 80% of the people that comes across your work will appreciate it on some level, but there will always be 20% of the population that does not like your work. And you really don't want either of those. You really want the few select people who is going to fall in love with your work, not be able to get enough of your work. Those are the people that you really want to appreciate what you do and become your customers. So how do you find these people? Because in the big scheme of things, this is like a small amount of people, a small group of people, and they're not just going to come knocking at your door. You have to go out and find them. So how do we do that? Well, again, experts will first say generally in articles that you read, okay, well, you need to create a persona. You need to create your ideal person in your head and then go out and find that person. For me, that was very difficult to do. I thought, well, I don't have any idea. I mean, it's just, I do animal paintings, so I don't know. I mean, imagine people who enjoy animals are the people that, well, you have to really get down deep and figure this out. You have to think, what is their age? What do they do for a living? Where do you see them living? What do they do on their free time? What types of foods do they eat? How do they look in their head? Are they professionals? Are they stay-at-home moms? You know, everything that you can think about that would help define a person is how you create the image of the person that you think would be perfect for your art. So let's say, all right, let me give you an example here. So let's say that you paint birds and you really enjoy painting all types of birds. So who would your ideal market be? Okay, you would obviously, it would be somebody who enjoys birds, right? So you think, okay, well, I guess I have to go out and find people that would be, a bird watcher. That's a good start. So if you know someone who enjoys birds, and then yes, they would be generally probably a bird watcher. So you're already starting to build your persona of who this person is based on also what you like to do. So that's another extension of finding your target market. You want to find somebody who is kind of like you, because if you're painting birds all the time, typically you're doing it because you really enjoy birds. So you're going to want to find someone who also likes the same things you do, and that will help. So to expand upon this, you are painting birds, and so your ideal target market would be somebody who enjoys birds. Well, how can you expand that further? Where do these people shop? Okay, you need to think like a buyer. If you enjoy bird watching, where are some of the places that you would like to shop? What are some of the things that you like to do on your spare time? Okay, maybe bird watchers, what do? They have to go somewhere to bird watch, so maybe they love to hike. They're outdoorsy people. Birds are found outdoors, so you're already starting to build your ideal person or your target market. So they like birds, they like to hike. Maybe they like to take photographs of birds. Maybe photography is a side hobby of your target market. Maybe they like to garden. Maybe they spend a lot of time in their backyard planting flowers, so they go to garden centers and wild bird stores to pick up bird food. So you to expand upon that, now suddenly you've got a person that shops at all of these different places, and now you know more about that person. So to expand this even further, what does this person do for a living? Is he or she a professional lawyer who works 80 hours a week? Typically, people like that are too busy to spend time bird watching. So possibly your ideal target market would be people who are retired, who enjoy bird watching, people who travel a lot. So that goes back to finding people who are very outdoorsy, who are very nature oriented, people who maybe like to protect the environment. If they're really super interested and passionate about birds, then chances are they care about their environment. They don't like to see trees being cut down. Birds live in trees. So, you need to expand upon that. I can use another quick example. Let's say you do bracelets. Let's say you make inexpensive bracelets that are trendy, that are colorful, that people can wear. You've got so many different colors that you make them available so that people can wear them every day of the week with different outfits that they have. So will your target market be, let's say, someone with a disposable income that enjoys Gucci bags or Prada shoes or something like that? Typically, they're not going to be your target market. They are going to want to purchase items that are probably more geared toward luxury, I'd say. Not always, but I think that that's probably a general consensus. So your target market wouldn't be somebody like that. It would be more maybe a younger person. Teenagers are very trendy. People like in their late teens, early 20s, who read fashion magazines, who is really into beauty, who looks at fashion blogs and things like that. And so they're constantly paying attention to the jewelry that's out there, and they want to change their jewelry with their mood and things like that. Plus, if they're not very expensive, then teenagers would be able to afford things like that. So I hope you kind of see where I'm going with this as far as finding your target market. Once you have found somebody that fits your ideal description, then you can start seeking these people out. You can start posting things on your social media channels. If you do not have a social media channel that you're not showing your artwork to, you need to get that started right away. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, things like that. Have that handy, and then start posting things that are going to be relevant to the people that would like your work. And it doesn't, the things that you post don't always have to be the work that you're doing. Again, sometimes you just need to take a step back and think like a buyer. Don't think like a seller. If you are following somebody and they're constantly posting things that they have for sale, and I'm selling this and this is why you should buy it, or this is going to be my next item that I'm going to have up for sale, that is just a barrage of marketing, salesmanship. No one likes to see that. They want to connect with you as a creative. They want to purchase your work because they feel a connection to you. So you're selling yourself as much as you are selling your work, okay? And I would like to do another video on that, actually, about your public persona and being able to gain the trust of your followers, because again, they are with you, they are following you because they connect with you. So it's important to put that into motion for people. Okay, so I hope that helps a little bit. I could spend an hour talking about this, but I know you have things to do and probably other videos to watch, and I'm glad that you stopped by to watch mine. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments of anything that I did not really cover here, please just let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up so I know I'm on the right track and that I'm doing a good job. If I'm not, then let me know where I need to improve. This is a very lengthy topic, and so I just wanted to squeeze in as much as I could in a short amount of time. So hopefully this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye everybody. Thanks for tuning in.